Hi everyone, my name is Marie Varghese and my family is originally from Kottayam. I was born and raised in New Jersey in the United States, and I'm an educator, I'm an activist, I'm a writer, and I currently teach at the City University of New York, and this is my office. So, the Malayali community I grew up with was very large, and I grew up going to Bharatanatyam classes every Saturday. I would go to Palli every Sunday with my parents. I would go to Onam festivals every year. So I was really, really immersed in our community and our culture. When I was 7 years old, my brother died, and it was a heartbreaking experience for all of us. And from a very young age, from when I was 7, I felt very responsible for taking care of my parents emotionally. And I wanted to do whatever it took to make them happy. So for them, happiness included me marrying a nice Christian Malayali boy and to give them grandchildren. But that didn't happen. I came up to myself at the age of 16, and I waited until I was 27 to tell both my parents that I was gay. I was so terrified about how they would respond to me, and in the beginning, they were really, really upset and they were angry and they disowned me because it's not what they expected. They said I was going against God and that I would never have a place in the community again. The most painful thing that my mother said to me at that time was, "I am not your amma. Don't call me mother anymore." Looking back, that coming out also sparked this beautiful journey of standing up for myself and healing myself from years of grief and pain. This journey has led me to my wonderful wife, Kavi, who is my rock and my strength, and my relationship with my mother has improved so much. It's not perfect, but it has improved with time and with effort. And Kavi and I are really committed to caring for my mom as she gets older. So because of that, we are the only out lesbian couple in the community in New Jersey that I grew up with. So in many ways, we have become the role models that I was always aspiring to see in my life. So this is my message to you, the LGBT community in Kerala. Your work of self-awareness, of coming out to yourselves, that alone is an act of bravery, and I commend you for it. Secondly, for me, finding community was critical to my survival, and I want that for you too. So in my experience, when I came out, the internet had just become popular. So I was able to search online for organizations like the South Asian Gay and Lesbian Association in New York City. And now you all have Queerla. So up until that point in my life, I thought I was the only gay Indian person. I thought I was certainly the only Malayali gay person. And then slowly I found my people. So you will find your people too. Please seek out community. We really need each other. Another thing that was important in my own coming out journey was to define bravery on my own terms. So the act of coming out while knowing it would change how my uncles and aunties responded to me and doing it anyway, that felt so brave. And I lost a lot of relationships along the way, relationships that I cherish, but it was more important for me to be honest with myself and with others around me, even if it meant I was not going to be accepted by them. And my visibility has given me this tremendous gift, and that is to be able to connect with all of you around the world. And I would just encourage you to also strengthen yourselves with anything that brings you joy when you are going through those difficult moments. Whether that's through books, through memoirs, fiction, poems, songs, art, anything that brings you joy and groundedness. Please remember to do that as part of your wellness and self-care practice. So parents, I've learned many lessons from my own experience, so I offer 3 pieces of advice to you. Number 1, the desire to change your children's sexuality will not change them, even if your motivation is to keep them safe. Trying to change their sexuality and diminish its importance, or not acknowledging your child's partners, it just further drives their lives underground and away from you. So do your best to open your heart to all that your children are. Number 2, And you're doing this already, you're educating yourselves. It's so important for you to find your own support network as parents of an LGBTQ child. There are more online and print resources than ever before, and now you have Queerla to help you through this process, to ask questions, to share your struggles. So be open to learning from other parents and their experiences, and take this as an opportunity for all of us to grow and learn together. And finally, number 3, please don't let your image and your standing in the community override how you treat and love your child. What you're experiencing is a difficult thing, sure. But if aunties and uncles see you being courageous, it provides them a model to be courageous as well and to be accepting as well. So lastly, Queerlights, I would just encourage you to all ask for help when you need it. When I was in my 20s, I never thought I would be able to make it to my 30s. And after coming out, my emotional and mental health suffered for years. But with the right type of counseling and with the right type of community support, I was able to find resources that was going to give me strength in my most difficult moments. So now at the age of 36, I am married and I am happier than I have ever been before. I am so proud of you for joining this Queerla community, and I wish you the best for the day ahead. Thank you.